Hey guys, welcome back to Biscuits Total War. This is Biscuits giving you another online commentary for Rome Total War. And today we've got a 2 versus 2, and this battle is going to be hosted on the Sahara Desert, or the sandy map, whatever you want to call it. Today I've been joined by an old guy. Now I haven't played with this guy for so long, he needs no introduction. This guy is Spider Pig. Now Spider Pig was part of the COH clan. He's now left that clan and he started his own little clan. I haven't played this guy in a very long time. In fact, when I actually got into 31k, he was one of those clan members who were really kind to me and actually encouraged me to play more 31k. So Spider Pig, if you're watching this, thank you so much for your support, and he's been a good supporter for my channel literally since day dot. So it's really cool to actually take part and play along Spider Pig in this 2 versus 2. So I brought the Brutii. Not the Brutii, even the Scipii, the Blue Romans. You can't really see the formation as I've just literally missed a couple of seconds at the beginning, but I've gone for my standard Biscuits formation. If you guys don't know what that formation is, it basically consists of 5 Cav, 1 Legionary First Cohort and 14 Urbans, and they're almost in a little bullhorn formation. Let's have a look at Spider Pig. Spider Pig, he's joining us from the sunny mountains of Nepal, I believe. That's what he told me when we were playing him. And he has got 5 Cretans, 3 Spartans and 1 hoplite or 1 militia hoplite as a peeler screen. Now we're going to be going up against 2 great Brotherhood members. We have got Lion Dwarf from the Brotherhood and we've also got Luna from the Brotherhood. So 2 Brotherhood members versus myself and Spider Pig. Let's have a quick little glance at their army. Now if we have a glance at Lion Dwarf, he's gone for loads and loads of infantry. He's gone for 17 Urbans, 3 Praetorian Cav. And if we have a little glance here at Luna, Luna has gone for 6 Praetorian Cav, a first cohort, and then a bunch of Urbans. And he has gone for 13 Urbans, I believe. So let's kick this battle off. Let's see exactly how things pan out. So what I decided to do is going to push my army forward. I'm going to try and play aggressively at the end of the day. I want to try and ideally encircle the opposition with my infantry units. Now bear in mind it's been a long time since I've used this build. It's been a long time since I've actually tried this tactic. We'll see if it works out. Sometimes when you're playing Rome Total War online, it's not always the team that plays the best. It's almost the team that makes the less amount of fuck ups. I've got to be honest, both sides are going to make a lot of mistakes. Now I'm not trying to get in my excuses in early, but you'll see exactly what I mean in a few moments. So myself and Spider Pig, we've got our guys all lined up in a standard formation, so that's going okay so far. But what I decided to do is send all my infantry over here. So you'll see exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to charge my guys, but here we go. It's going to be almost like a car crash now of Spartans, Urbans. This guy here is going to get snagged up. See this blue little general guy, or this blue sergeant? He has basically messed up my entire formation. He's just standing there. He's trying to attack these Urbans. As you can see, he's just pretty badass on his own. He's just standing there. But because he's glitched out and he got caught up on these units, all of my guys have been shot to death by all of these peeler. Anyway, thank God he's finally dead. And now we're going to start the actual battle. So, my guys were out of formation. Luna came in with a cav charge. I've now come in for a counter cav charge. My counter cav charge is absolutely shit. I've absolutely taken out no one. I now need to pull my cav out, but I'm too slow. Luna comes in with a nice counter charge. He's caught me with my pants down, and he's basically caused these units to rout. So already, I only had 5 cav units at the very beginning. 2 of those units have already routed. Now he's going to keep on pushing forward with his infantry, his cav, and go straight into my Urbans. I'm now going to turn my cav, the remaining 4 cav units or 3 cav units that I've got left, and try and do a counter charge into this Praetorian cav. And what's going to happen now? Spider Pig's going to see exactly what I'm doing. He's going to try and support me with these Spartans. I need to pull my cav back out because I've got hardly any cav left. I do not need to mess them up. I don't want to waste them. So we're going to pull everything I've got back and try and get them behind these Cretans. In the meantime now, I'm going to push forward my infantry. Now again, this is going to be a really sloppy move. I'm going to push my guys forward. As I push them forward, I do manage to break these testudo units. Now the reason why I've done that, Lion Dwarf's made a bit of a blunder there. He's put his guys into testudo, but he hasn't left guard mode on. Because of that, when my units touch his guys, the testudo is going to explode open. But it doesn't really matter because I've lost loads of infantry at this stage. So my infantry has been slowly chewed up to bits there. This infantry is holding their ground. I've got guard mode on at the moment as if I'm going to try and hold them for a few minutes if possible. Now if you look here, Lion Dwarf's made a bit of a blunder. He's got all of his infantry, he's got half of his army trying to take out 2 urban units. What he needs to do is pull these guys around the flank. He wants to try and keep them away from these Spartans and not get intertwined with those guys. Now, what I'm now going to do, my cavalry, which was behind these crescent archers, are going to charge them forward. I thought I might be able to try and break one of these testudo units, but I've done another shit job of my cav charge. I now need to pull my guys back out, and I need to try and defend these crescent archers. In comes Luna with his cav. He's trying to take out these cretans, but I'm going to pause this for 2 moments. This is another little blunder that Luna's made. What he's done is charging his cav to try and take out these cretans, but what he's done, he's got his guys now encircled. These cretans, although they're probably gold or gold attack, they're going to be able to hold their ground because they've got loads of infantry in support. They've got my cav in support, and you'll see exactly what happens now. So in comes the Luna's cav. We're now going to encircle the cav. Luna's realised this mistake. He's now going to try and pull his cav out as quickly as he can. And now in comes Lion Dwarf to try and support his ally. I'm now going to charge my cav straight through these guys. And you can see Lion Dwarf's now trying to pull in his infantry to support his cav. But it's too late. We've now managed to take out the majority of this cav. So although we're losing the urban fight here, we've lost loads and loads of infantry. What has happened is we've managed to take out the majority of the opposition's cav. Now what that means is that with my cav and then Spider Pigs archers and Spider Pigs Spartans, we should still be able to do quite a lot of damage. Now let's have a little glance to see what's going on over here. Again, Lion Dwarf's made another blunder. All of his Spartans, all of his urbans are just intertwined and just basically trying to take out these 2 Spartan units. What he needs to do is pull his guys out and encircle all of Spider Pig's guys. Because Spider Pig's guys are out of formation, well, not out of formation, but all the Spider Pig's Spartans are facing one way. If he was to get all of these urbans and try and encircle these guys, he should be able to cause a lot of damage. But in the meantime, I've gone from bad to worse. I've now lost my general. I've lost practically all of my urbans. The only thing I'm doing at the moment, I'm trying to encircle a few of these units here just to try and help out Spider Pig to try and drop the morale for these urbans. But just look how many units they've got. Just look how many units of Julii are left over. Julii have well and truly got the infantry advantage. They need to pull in their infantry. Some of these infantry units for some reason are just charging down some routing units. They need to turn them around and send everything they've got in to take out my guys and take out Spider Pig's guys. Because my urbans, look at them, I've lost my general, I've lost this unit. The only thing that I've got left that's holding my infantry at bay is this Legionary Thrust cohort. These guys are in guard mode, so I'm not going to be able to win in a one-to-one melee fight. But what I can do is just hopefully stall these units. And just look at all of these urbans that this unit is stalling. There must be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 urbans. Now they have well and truly got the infantry advantage, Luna and Lion Dwarf. Just check out all of these urbans. Everywhere you look, left, right and centre, you can see just plenty and plenty and plenty of urbans. They need to get their guys out of this big entirely snag and just basically circle Spider Pig. That's all they need to do. Now what I've done, I've taken my Praetorian Cav out of, what's the word I'm looking for? I've put them into a standard formation. They're no longer in a big wedge formation. The reason why I've done that, my units are depleted, and what I want to try and do is do loads and loads of hammer and anvil strikes. I need to be methodical and I need to be precise. I want to try and take as much of these urbans down and try and get as many of the urbans. Now if I'm getting a standard formation, I've got a bigger surface area. Bigger surface area means I can try and hit more urbans. And that's all I'm going to do. I'm going to pull back these cav units and I'm just going to hang around and wait for the best time to try and strike upon all of these Spartans. Because the Spartans, what I'm going to do, I'm going to get them just to hold the ground, and as they hold the ground, I'm going to come in with a cav strike. So here we go, second cav strike, in I go. Again, my guys are absolutely exhausted, they're tired, they're running around in the desert. I need to pull my guys out quickly before these urbans come in to support. And there we go, I'm pulling these guys out. Don't know why this cav unit's waiting there, but that cav unit has managed to rout the general unit. So I'm pulling these guys out. What have I got left? I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cav units left. Now, this unit here is basically guarding the path. So what I need to do is get this cav and charge them around this side. Once I've got them around this side, then I need to do a nice little cav charge, because all of these urbans, they're all clustered up. And just look at all of these urbans. Lion, Dwarf and Luna should really be doing better at this stage. They should be able to encircle these guys, these Spartans. And I know they're kicking themselves if they're watching this, because they were certainly kicking themselves when they were playing this game. But either way, we both made mistakes at the moment. But it looks like at this stage we're starting to swing the battle back to our favour. Although we've got hardly any infantry left, we've got literally 2 units of urbans left, which have been heavily depleted. We do have the cav units left, and we do have the Spartans. And the Spartans are doing a good job. All they need to do is just basically snag up the urbans. Once the urbans engaged and snagged up, I can now pull my cav around and basically get my words out there, tongue-tied, do a nice little cav charge right into the back of these guys. And here they come. They're going to charge in, all guns blazing. That's going to cause panic in these units, cause this unit to rout. And there we go, we've got an instantaneously mass rout here. A bunch of these urbans have now routed. Now I need to pull my cav units back out, because these guys are exhausted. They can't hold their ground in a single melee fight, but what they can do is do a decent cav charge, and that's all I need to do. Cav charge, cav charge, cav charge. So I've done that. Now I'm going to pull back my Praetorian cav, going for a second cav charge here. Again, that might cause a little rout, not too much of a rout, because my guys are absolutely exhausted. So I need to pull these guys back out now. Out they come again. Let's put this onto double speed for a few moments just to speed it up. Pulling it out, and now I'm going to do another little cav charge right into the back of these urbans. Again, that's going to cause a rout. These guys are panicked, these guys are tired. They've been attacked from the back from my Praetorian cav. It really is textbook hammer and anvil strikes here at the moment. We've got the Spartans holding the ground, snagging up the urbans, and then my cav are just coming in the back every so often, and that's what's causing the rout. Also, if my guys coming around the back, it's going to drop their morale because they've been outflanked. And there we go. So that is pretty much everyone done and dusted. Now you can see, if we look at in the corner here, we've got quite some time to go before the battle is actually finished. The reason why that's going to happen, we've got 2 urban units left, this urban unit and that urban unit. All we're going to do is charge all of our guys to try and snag up and take out these last few units. Let's have a look. Going to pull my cav around the back, do a nice little hammer and anvil strike, and take out that unit. So the only Julii unit that's left is this one unit just hanging out at the back. What I'm going to do for 2 moments, I'm just going to pause the recording for about literally 1 second, just while we actually chase up that last unit. And here we go. So this is literally the last little fight scene here. We've got 1 unit left of Luna, with 1 little infantry unit, and now we've got all of the cav units coming around the back, and it's going to be an instantaneous rout the minute these guys touch these pikes. And there we go, all is done. Now, it was an average victory, but it wasn't an average game. I thought that was quite entertaining. Both myself, Spider Pig, Luna, Lion Dwarf, we all made mistakes at the end of the day. It really was quite sloppy here and there, but at the end of the day, you learn from your mistakes. I know it's a bit of a cliche thing to say, but by watching this replay, I can see the mistakes that I've made. You can see the mistakes that I've made. You can see the mistakes that everybody else has made. So hopefully you don't fall into our pit of mistakes. But either way, it was really entertaining. I really enjoyed that, and it's rare that you actually see 31k been taking part on the desert. The reason is, when you fight on the desert, if you move your units around a lot, they do get tired quicker. That's because they're fighting in the hot, sandy desert. But guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you enjoy this. Leave a little comment. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and do not forget to share. This is Biscuits signing off, and I'll catch you guys soon for the next 31k action. Cheers and bye.